Holy Apostles. We are back. It's been a little bit since we've been able to get one of these videos up. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas and a happy new year. As we move into this new year, we move into a pretty busy time at Holy Apostles. January is always packed full of stuff. So I want to walk you through some of the things that we have going on at Holy Apostles, just to give you some insight and just a reminder of the things that are happening. So I'm going to bring you over to our small slideshow that I prepared and get us rolling from there. So give me a minute to get that all brought up here, and I will be there. All right, so we are on our announcement slides. It's been so long, I forgot which buttons to hit. We'll get it figured out. But these are our announcement videos. I'm going to walk you through some of the stuff that's going on at Holy Apostles. But as always, it wouldn't be complete if we didn't have a little bit of a issue. Here we go. Our annual meeting is coming up. It's January 15th, 6 p.m. in the parish hall. I strongly believe that annual meetings should be less about fighting and more about celebrating. And so at Holy Apostles, we have worked really hard to make our annual meetings a fun, joyous occasion that does have business attached to it. But we are a body of believers that's coming together to celebrate Holy Apostles and the year that has just passed and the year that is in front of us. And that is what I really want to do and to drive home with this annual meeting. So we do have the annual meeting. It kicks off with the chili challenge. I always give the chili challenge. Look, I looked at the sign-up sheet. There's only 4 spots left. So there's at least 11 people at Holy Apostles that believe they can make better chili than I can. But they don't know about my special ingredient. Yes, I have a special ingredient. Every year I put a special ingredient in my chili. And this year, special ingredient's pretty good. I'm actually going to share it with you on this video. There are things that I tell you on these videos that you don't get on Sunday morning. This is one of them. I'm going to give you the special ingredient. Here it is. 1, 2, 3. Special ingredient in the chili. Pickles. Yeah, I'm not even making it up. Pickles it is. I am going to be making a special chili that does have a little hint of pickle in there. Let's see if you can hang with that. That is my special ingredient for the annual meeting. You heard it here. You heard it here only. I'm not giving that information out on Sunday mornings, only on these videos. So, pickles it is in the chili. Not a ton of them, just a hint. I think you're gonna like it a lot. That's my special ingredient this year. But moving on from there, we also do have vestry elections, as well as elections to the next diocesan convention. So I'm going to share with you those names that are put forward for vestry, as well as for diocesan convention as well. So not only do you get the special pickles, but you also get these names a few days earlier than the rest of the congregation. So in 2025, we do have 5 candidates put forward for vestry. We need 3 candidates for a 3-year term and 1 candidate for a 2-year term to fill out John Corey's remainder of his term as he unfortunately moved back to West Virginia. So the names for the vestry candidates are Beverly Crummy, Sue Feasy, Rebecca Menard, Keith Stanley, and Karen Witt. Those are in alphabetical order. So those will be the names that are put forward for the vestry to be elected at the annual meeting. In addition to that, diocesan convention candidates for 2026 are John and Pam Walker, as well as Barry and Laurie Ward. 3 of those will be elected to serve as delegates for convention, and that individual that does not get elected will serve as an alternate should one of them not be able to go. But those are the vestry candidates as well as the diocesan convention candidates, and pickles is the secret ingredient in my chili this year. All right, moving on from there. But before I do, in all seriousness, the annual meeting is a great time where we do elect people. We do go over the budget for 2025, and we will talk about the year that has just passed as well as what we are looking towards in 2025. So I highly encourage you to consider, if you can, attending the annual meeting. It's an important event in the life of the church. And I would love to have you all there to celebrate and to envision together. So moving on from there now officially, we do get into the pledges. It is also that time of year where we're trying to get all the pledges for the next year. We are up now to $275,664. That is about $1,000, $1,200, somewhere around there, less than last year. So we're pretty much on pace for where we were last year. But as you know, we were hoping to get in an additional $50,000 because that's just pretty much the cost of being a church today. It's about $330,500. So we're the 50,000 short of where we were hoping to be, but we are right about where we were last year. So keeping you updated on that. If you've not pledged to Holy Apostles, I would really encourage you, consider pledging to Holy Apostles. It is the only way that we can budget. We can't budget on, I hope they give. We budget on pledges. And so if you've not pledged, I can get you a pledge card. You can call the church office and give your pledge directly to Deanna. Or you could see one of the ushers on Sunday to pledge as well. But this is where we are, and obviously that is where we hope to be for 2025. We are rounding that out. We got about another week to get to where we want to be, and then whatever it is at the end of this week is what it is. So moving on from there, that's the pledge update. So we did the annual meeting, we did the pledge update. Moving on from there is confirmation. Look, I think confirmation is an exciting time in the life of the church. This is when Bishop Holcomb will be visiting Holy Apostles for the first time. We get the first time with our new bishop visiting Holy Apostles. And during his visit, he does confirmations. He also receives people into the Episcopal Church, and he also does the reaffirmations of the baptismal vows. So all three of those things are taking place when Bishop Holcomb comes, and to prepare for that, we are offering confirmation classes on Sunday mornings, starting at 9:30, ending at 10:15. So that is right between the two services. So if you go to the early service, just plan on staying a little bit later. If you go to the late service, just plan on coming a little bit earlier. You don't have to make an extra trip to get here for these. You just have to adjust the time in which you're arriving or leaving, depending on which service you go to. These sessions are open to everyone, and I do encourage everyone to attend these as much as you can. It gives you a breakdown of the theology of the Episcopal Church, the history of the Episcopal Church, the liturgy of the Episcopal Church, and the structure of the Episcopal Church. And that is a good reminder for all of us. So I think that these classes are important. We'd love for you to join us. This Sunday coming up is the first one, so we would love for you to join us for that. They will be recorded. And if you're concerned and you're thinking, well, I can't be confirmed, or I can't be received, or I can't reaffirm because I'm going to miss a couple Sundays, these are being recorded. So if you miss a Sunday here or there, just catch them on the recording. But don't miss the opportunity to be confirmed, to be received, or to reaffirm your baptismal covenant just because you're going to miss a Sunday or two. Still sign up and catch them online because they will be recorded. So keep that in mind. The confirmation classes will be recorded. I'm super excited about that. And then on February 9th, Bishop Justin will be here. Super excited to have him. I just am delighted to have him as our bishop in the Diocese of Central Florida, and to welcome him at Holy Apostles is pretty exciting. It is on Super Bowl Sunday, but we'll get you out of here in plenty of time to prepare for the Super Bowl or to get to wherever you're going. If you're traveling for it, we will certainly get you out of here on time. But that's what we have coming up. Obviously, we have Diocesan Convention coming up. So for those that are delegates for that, you'll need to have that on your calendar. That would be Ted Hunt and Britt and Cindy Brewer, as well as myself, Garcia, and Carol and Elizabeth. But apart from that, just really excited about this time of year. You've got the annual meeting, you've got Diocesan Convention, you've got the bishop's visit, as well as confirmation and confirmation classes. So really kind of a chock full schedule right now, but it's a lot of fun. And I am thrilled to have celebrated Christmas with you and to move into this new year. So keep that in mind. You do have the candidates for vestry as well as Diocesan Convention, and you do have my secret recipe. Do not copy my secret recipe. I know a lot of you out there thinking, what am I going to do? Maybe I'll add some pickles. No, that's all me, and I'm going to take it home with pickles. My name is Todd, and I am the priest at Holy Apostles. This is pretty much the end of the video, but again, that annual meeting, please consider making that a priority, as well as these confirmation classes. There's some really important things coming up in the life of the church, and it really gets us moving in the right direction. All right, I am out of here on that. I will catch you on the next one, and hopefully these videos will get more consistent, and I'll do a little bit better than I did on this one, probably in the next video.